Hello ladies and gentlemen. So, you want to be able to do the index because you need credits, and if like me, you tried doing the index and got your ass kicked, probably the only way you can get through the index is to get carried. I understand. That's why I'm making this video, to help out others in a similar situation as I was for a very long time. Oh dear. Noise. Okay, you are going to need a Rhino, a Tigris, and a weapon that can hit the floor to get rid of whatever these things are. Just some funny teleport or just shock pads that some enemies throw down. I don't like them. Maybe you don't give a shit about them. Either way. Yeah, for the Rhino, you're going to need an aura mod that matches the polarity for your aura slot. In the standard case of the Rhino, that would be the rifle amp. If you don't have a rifle amp, I don't know what to tell you, maybe Forma it so that you do have an aura that works, or get a rifle amp. Either way, you need lots of capacity. Enemy sense isn't really all that necessary, so maybe you could gain some capacity there. I don't know. I like it. I don't use it a whole lot, but I still want it for the occasion where I actually do look at my minimap and notice a whole bunch of red dots on it, because that's what it does. Redirection, again, not super necessary. It gives you extra shield. You're almost always going to be using your armor, but it has saved my butt a couple of times, so maybe you want to get it, maybe you don't. You are going to need transient fortitude, blind rage, intensify, and Augur Secrets for ability strength. I currently have 152% additional ability strength. Then I have fleeting expertise to combat the negative ability efficiency of blind rage, because you don't want the drain rate of the the drain amount of the armor to go too high. If it's too high, you might not be able to cast while carrying a whole bunch of tokens. You will need blind rage. Please do get it. It's currently about 20 platinum out the market, or 50,000 standing with Cephalon Simaris. There's a video link I'll leave in the description on how to farm standing with Cephalon Simaris. It's not that great. It'll probably take you about a week to get it if you have no standing with him, but the alternative, as I said, is paying platinum. You are going to need an Orokin reactor to upgrade your Rhino so that you have full mod capacity. Right, Tigris. You will also need an Orokin catalyst for the Tigris, so that you have full mod capacity. You will then need point blank for damage, charged shell, and scattering Inferno for radiation damage. It seems to work the best. Hell's Chamber for multi-shot, as well as vigilant armaments for multi-shot, and then I use tactical pump for reload speed, but you could go for ammo stock and burdened magazine to get an extra 2 shots in your magazine. The Tigris, the way it works is it fires 2 shots in quick succession. If you have an extra 2 shots in the magazine, you could basically have a double pump. Does that make sense? Not really, not the way I said. Anyway, and then a weapon that hits the floor, unless you don't mind wasting your shotgun shells.
The index begins soon. An eruption of chaos on the trading floor.
I've been keeping myself so busy, pushing out the misery, trying to find the peace in me. I wanna be find myself, but again, it's always a phase. I wanted to stay, no you don't understand. I've been losing myself, I've been losing myself.
Nice point.
I've been keeping myself so busy, pushing out the misery, trying to find the peace in me. I wanna be, I wanna find myself, but again, it's always a phase. I wanted to stay, no you don't understand. I've been losing myself, I've been losing myself. I've been keeping myself so busy, pushing out the misery, trying to find the peace in me. I wanna be, I wanna find myself, but again, it's always a phase. I wanted to stay, no you don't understand. I've been losing myself, I've been losing myself.
So purely, I'm pushing myself to the edge, not letting go away. Been testing myself by the worst. I've been pushing my mind to the most. I've been loving the people around me, but I'm so paranoid, I'm so paranoid, yeah.
Okay, so there you go. It is very accuracy demanding, as you probably saw there. A lot of the times, you can skim an enemy with a couple shots, and you're going to end up just not getting the kill in one shot because of that. So you're going to have to get your accuracy in. Sometimes you have a shit game, or at least I do, and you just keep missing everything. I recommend going to 15 or 16 for the bank, especially if you have the armor amount that I do. You can regularly do that on the low index. If you got that much armor and you pay attention to it and you keep it up, you can easily be carrying around 15 without having to worry too much. I mean, you might get a game every now and then where you're gonna get screwed, but that's just what happens. Anyway, so yeah, right. Complications with the build, pitfalls, things to be concerned about and to pay attention to. Ah, yes, the dog. I think it is the dog. When it drops those glowing orbs, the ones that explode, they will wreck your armor. Like, they take 20% off your armor for each explosion or something crazy like that. Just jump up into the air, do a bullet jump or whatever, and then come down with your melee weapon. So bullet jump, press E. I will probably show some footage over this, or hopefully will, of an example. Bullet jump, and you just blow them all up. Mind the laser grids. Hopefully there's some more footage of that as well. Sometimes they one-shot you, sometimes they don't. I don't really know how that works, but yeah, that's a bit weird. I prefer playing solo because it's more efficient for me. I know I can spawn camp the enemies. If I play with other people, sometimes it actually feels worse and more difficult.
Are you enjoying the view?
Thank you, Wes. Anyway, sometimes it just feels like it's more difficult. But yeah, good luck.